Hey,
everyone.
Danielita.
Hey, hello.
Danielita.
What? You have to open the OBS. You have to pop out the chat.
The chat?
The chat.
Le chat?
Do champ. No, you have to. What are you doing?
Well, we need to see this, right? No?
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, you do.
No, I do, but kind of different. Do you want me to?
No.
Okay.
Today is
You can do pop out chat.
Where?
You have to open the 3 dots. Pop out chat.
Okay.
Better.
And this one we can just let go.
Well,
guess.
yeah, I leave it open to see if there's any problem with the stream.
We'll
Enlarge that if you can.
how's
And now we can see the chat. Hey,
this?
everyone.
Okay.
How's everyone?
So I have to start by doing what's customary. Happy birthday.
I don't know what
And happy birthday, but in Colombian.
Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you.
you. I don't know how to react.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chiselita. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Que
I love
los
you.
cumpla feliz, que los vuelva a cumplir, que los siga
We know that was
cumpliendo
terrible.
hasta el año 10,000.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you
I was gonna give you
too.
a kiss, but I have gloves.
Yeah, I
So
was going to
maybe
give you a
it's
kiss, but I'm embarrassed.
You're embarrassed of me? That's
No.
why you're not
So,
giving me a
Danny's
kiss?
birthday, you're
Thank you so much.
37?
No, I'm
27.
I'm
27.
27 today.
You don't look a day over 27. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So how's your birthday been?
I've been happy. I've
I've
been
been
super
happy for
Yeah. Yesterday we
Yeah.
had a mini celebration with Samu
a
and Fer.
pre-birthday that they were here. So
Yeah.
they were
No,
here
I was
last
gonna
week.
say mini because Fer would love to have like party, everything. I mean, in the morning she was like, "And who's gonna come?
Yeah.
Are they any guests?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
So we played Mario Kart.
Yeah.
The 4 of us.
Yes.
We ordered takeout.
Yeah, your favorite food?
Yeah. I overate. I
mean,
have to say.
what you're supposed to do that on your birthday.
Yeah, well, the thing is that there's a sushi.
Mm.
I know that specific
Oh, wait.
sushi. What?
Can you keep going?
It's the best sushi ever. What's that? What's that? Oh, I love it. No, but it covers me.
I mean, you have to live with that.
No, that's amazing.
You
I
have to
love
live
it.
with that.
I don't know how to.
Let me do this then. What is this one? No,
No,
that's
you
not
could
it.
choose the lock, only the lock.
So
No, the lock, and you can make it
No.
smaller,
We
and
can,
that's
we
it.
can send this to the back. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay, that's
Okay, now please.
That's amazing.
Please go ahead.
I don't know. I was just saying that's the best sushi ever.
Yeah, for
So
you.
I'm
Yeah,
never
you
good.
love it.
I'm never good with just one.
Yeah,
Like I have to have two.
2 portions.
Yeah, so 20.
Yeah, it feeds like
20
5 people, I think.
Yeah, and it has a special like. It's not a sauce. How do you call that? If it's like creamier.
Sauce or creamy?
Creamier
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
I love it. So we had that.
Is it safe to put my headphones on again? Sadly, I think I'm not going to sing again. So, and I don't think I had like a gate for this microphone. So, you guys
What?
probably heard it at my pitch, at my natural pitch,
Hmm.
which is amazing. I mean, it's a gift.
Well, I mean, mine's better, but
Oh God.
no.
So-
and I was gonna say that
Yeah.
Fer.
Yeah.
I mean, Samu bought me some chocolates.
Yeah.
Which was super nice.
Yes.
And Fer did like a treasure hunt.
Yes.
I love that.
By herself.
Yeah.
All by herself.
So
yeah.
she did a treasure hunt to find my present.
Yeah.
She gifted me
Yeah.
2 books of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite
Author, illustrator.
yeah, Oliver Jeffers,
Yeah,
and 2 drawings of her favorite pages of the 2 books.
perfect.
So I loved it. Yeah. And today we're gonna have my parents here. My
Yes.
sister.
Not
her
here.
Fiance.
Not here.
Fiance. How
not
do you say that?
Fiance. Yeah, because
Fiance.
they're engaged.
No. If it was fiance or fiance, that's
it has
what I'm saying.
like an accent on at first
Okay.
E.
My sister, her fiance, and my
Actually,
little
I don't
cousin.
really know.
I think it's fiance.
I've heard people say fiance.
Fiance. I have no idea.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
There we go.
Her Beyonce.
There we go. Perfect.
And my little cousin.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
Full house for us.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Because I'm seeing the comments and everyone's being super
Yeah,
nice.
super nice.
Thank you, everyone.
Tanti auguri, Daniela.
Oh, I know. Parabéns para você nesta
parabéns.
data querida.
Ah, that's Marcelo. Marcelo's loving that.
Felicidades. Muitos
Oh.
años de vida.
Oof.
I know all the songs because of my
Marcelo
sister,
is
so
loving that. Yeah.
Maybe I butchered, as I
Butchered,
say.
yeah.
I butchered it, but
And it's
tried.
tanti auguri per te. So,
and another one, other language.
joyeux anniversaire.
Oh,
Oui, madame. Oui.
Oui. Oh, thank you. Can you go up and we can see a little bit of the comments?
Yeah.
I just want to read them because
Robin says your hair looks great. No white yet, so you can tell
No.
people what you
Well-
went through with your hair if you want.
yeah, the thing is that I'm not loving it. 'Cause
I think you look amazing.
yeah, but I was going for kind of a ginger.
Well,
I'm not a ginger.
No.
I mean, it's like blonde. Like
it's
brown, but like
auburn.
light brown.
No, auburn is lighter. No, I don't even know colors of
No,
hair.
I think auburn is
Would
more
that be good?
like reddish. No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
That's
totally.
more what I wanted. Like
Okay.
a copper-ish.
I think you're
reddish.
That's what your hair looks like. I think you look
no, 'cause
great.
it's as if you go and ask for a burger, and they give you
A burger
A burger, yeah.
at a.
No, wait.
Okay.
You ask for a
I'm gonna
burger.
cut my hair. Give me
and
a
they-
burger.
And they give you like a taco.
haircut.
And it's a good taco, but
Okay.
it's not what you were looking for.
Yeah. Just
No,
went
what
there
you
for a haircut.
asked for.
What am sir, this is not a
So,
deli.
I have an appointment on Thursday
Okay.
to have the color checked.
Okay.
And just see.
Yeah. Perfect.
Because I think that the trouble with the lines,
Yeah.
it's gone. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. But I want it to be redder. Because I think, well, not redder, red. Because I think it's not red at all.
No, I didn't.
I'm not
I didn't know.
ginger.
I mean, we kind of talked about it, but I didn't know that you wanted to go full.
Ginger. I want
Yeah, I mean, but for me, full ginger is like ginger.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, but not like red. Not like the thing, like that red. Not like
okay.
2000s red.
2000s red.
Y2K red.
Is that a red?
Like the one that was popular at that year, yeah.
I have no idea.
That's like not real red, but like
what? How do you know these? Like, how do you remember this? I went through
'Cause-
Y2K in New York. People thought the world was going to end.
I was in Y2K too.
Yeah, but I don't remember a color being
I do.
associated. Oh
no,
my
I
god!
do, and
I
it
never.
was super popular.
I
like the Hellboy's color, but
Okay.
in the hair, which is more like a
Ferrari red.
I was gonna say a vino tinto. I was gonna translate that, but wine.
Wine tint.
Yeah, red wine tint.
Well, wine red is a color. So.
No, pero vino tinto es
Burgundy.
No,
Maybe.
wine americano.
What?
Un tinto no
Un
es
tinto.
como un americano.
Oh, I don't know. I don't drink coffee. So
Yeah.
what are we talking about? This?
I have no idea.
What
But yeah,
are we
the
doing
thing
here?
is, thank you so much.
Yes.
Robin.
People super kind.
Yeah, and I was gonna say thank you for the comment on my hair,
Yeah.
and maybe it's gonna change a little bit.
You know,
I mean, I want to be happy
that's
with
everyone should.
with the result, and
Yes.
I'm not quite happy.
Well,
So let's
people
see.
deserve to be happy. Everyone in this world.
So
So,
again, thank you, everyone.
took me about 5 hours to do the banner up top.
No, but I love the hair in the other one.
I liked it too. I thought it.
You
You
can
know what?
make it smaller.
I thought it was gonna be less kind of
maybe
intrusive.
I could be like this.
No, Yeah, Mrs. No.
And
No,
then
no,
the
no.
hair is okay.
No, I thought it was going to be a little less, I don't know. I thought it would frame.
Like frame, yeah. 'Cause
I thought it was
think
going to
it's
frame
cool.
it
I think it's
really
cool.
nicely.
You should
But
put it again. Just like small.
in the end, I mean, this is going to be with my painting to the right.
Oh yeah, like a super serious.
Oh, a cacophony. I mean, but it's your birthday. So
Thank you.
come on.
No, I loved it.
cares?
I loved it.
We can do
and I
anything we want.
got
Yes.
a
What?
SpongeBob.
Yes.
For my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's like a squishy kind of
Yeah.
SpongeBob that changes faces.
It's like a potato head, but a SpongeBob.
Yeah, and it's cool because I'm sorry, I'm super talkative today.
It's your
I
birthday.
was gonna
You can
say
do whatever
that,
you want.
For the first birthday we were together.
Yeah, my birthday.
Yeah,
First,
I gave
because
you.
the first birthday, when we started going
it's
out,
gonna be 7 birthdays I've been with you,
Yeah.
and 6 birthdays.
the first
you've been
birthday that
with me.
came up was mine.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
because we were together since
Started
June,
June.
and your birthday
My birthday
is
is in August. Yep.
So, what I was gonna say is that I gave you a toy.
Yeah, Finn.
A fin,
Yeah,
from
changes
Adventure
faces,
Time
it's
that
amazing.
changes faces.
Love it.
So this is like
Like a
talking
throwback.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah.
I really love it.
And
you.
and now they're together in
Yeah.
our room. So it's a nice way of reminding that we gift each other. I mean, we've gifted each other things that we know that we both care about. It doesn't have to be expensive or not. It doesn't matter.
No,
But
'cause
things
that's
that we
never
care.
What's
No,
important
no.
from a gift.
No, but it's just the other person just reminding the one that's being celebrated that we care about each
Yeah,
other.
and like I thought
like-
about you.
They're small
and I got you this.
small gestures, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I just wanted to remember that first time that
I loved it.
that's us. We are actually super playful with each other, and we allow ourselves to just be happy with what we like. So I remembered Finn. So Finn was in this room, but we
Moved it there.
we moved it to our room
Permanently.
with
With
that
Bob.
SpongeBob. Yeah. And I don't know why I love like that Finn. You can change the face,
Yeah.
so you could change it depending on your mood.
Yeah.
And your SpongeBob, you could change just to have
You
fun.
can go crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you could do whatever you
As
want.
you should
It's like
with,
a potato
SpongeBob.
head.
So
So?
I mean, today is a whole celebration. But we also have to do this.
Of course, we
this
have
thing that
to.
we do on Mondays.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
This thing.
this well, compared to your birthday, this less important thing that we do on
No,
Mondays.
I don't think it's less important.
Everything is less important when compared to your birthday. So visual correspondence for maybe because I was betting on people just watching like that little thumbnail that I did for the live video. I was hoping because I went full out. I went like Will Cotton. I went with D-Bod. I went with a picture of you that you look great. So everything is beautiful about that thumbnail. So maybe there's people that don't know what we do.
Oh
that
yeah.
are
yeah.
like, what is visual
and
correspondence?
what is this? I mean,
Yeah.
what's going on?
That's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, happy birthday. She likes SpongeBob. She's screaming. And then she's doing a face that I actually really like. I love that kind of
That face?
Yeah, I love it. I don't know
was
why.
just joking when you were.
I know. You did like you and Samuel and Feder were doing faces like crazy.
Yeah, because you
But,
were trying to get the flash
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. I realized how little I know about flashes. They're super tough. And because I have my old, like, this is 10 seconds. I have my old flash from my Canon, my 5D camera. And I just put it, on top of my Sony Alpha camera. And of course, they can't speak to each other. So
Yeah.
you can't control the flash
But
from
you
the
can
camera.
fix it manually.
You can fix it manually if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Which I don't know enough of what I'm doing with a flash. So
Okay.
flashes are, I mean, for a thing that just, it's a light bulb that would just, turn on and then explode, like early flashes. They are very complicated. They're super complicated. So I have no idea what I'm doing. So
So
that
for
whole
people
story
that-
to say that I liked the pictures that I took of you yesterday.
I was gonna say, you were talking about how if people don't know what we do.
Yes. So this is it's called visual correspondence because we're two artists. We are a couple. And
we are our painted lives.
We are our painted lives. And what we're doing since the beginning of the year is that every week we start a visual conversation. So what that means is that, for example, the beginning of the year, I started with an image and I shared it with Dani.
Wait, because
this is like I shared it with you, and then
from that on,
from then on, you responded to that image.
Yeah, I did.
And that was the first pairing. And what I would do then was respond to your response.
Yeah, so it's a continuous conversation.
Yes.
It's not like you say something, I say something, we close.
Exactly.
You say something. No, it's like ongoing.
Yeah. So this is going to be the start of our 7th pairing, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's my turn. And usually we have like very personal conversations to contextualize the image, whatever it is that we are presenting.
That's not the intent of it, but let's say that the way the conversations have been going, that's what we've been doing.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like we have to.
I'm probably going to break with that today.
That's amazing. I think that's super cool.
Yeah. Because I didn't intend on doing anything. I think if there's a constant for us during these weeks is that we're super open mentally to whatever the other person is saying. And we take that as a starting point and, we hold on to like little things that the other person talks about. And then we just run with it. So today, let me frame this for you. Today, I felt like during the last week, I felt like I was. I think I told you, and I was being super vague, but I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. But I was telling Dani during the week that I was like, I feel like I'm doing an image as if I was like 18 years old.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. And
that was like the only comment.
Yeah,
you gave
I don't
me
know
about
if that's good thing or a bad thing. I think am I screaming?
No.
Maybe people can tell me if I'm screaming. Well, for us, no, but I think I'm overly excited.
No. You just talk louder than I do, but that's fine.
I'm super loud.
I can speak louder if you want.
No, then it's two people speaking loudly.
Okay.
So guys, let me know if I'm just super loud. I'm just excited for Dani's birthday. But so what I noticed was like, I had a blast and people were like super, super nice during last week that we were working from imagination.
That you were working.
Well, I always say we. Always.
Yeah, but I don't work. No, but
I always,
maybe
our painted lives, I always say we.
Okay,
I think it's like, it's very hard for me to, I'm doing a painting, but our painted lives is a we thing. So anything that's done for our painted lives, even for the book, I always say we are going to do the rewards.
Yeah, no, sorry. I wasn't like trying to correct you on that. It's just that last week I did the sculpture.
Yeah.
And I had references for that.
Okay.
Like I tried to pose myself to know that. So that's why I was like
and you're totally right. So, Apio Verde, Dani. I have no idea what that means.
Happy
Apio
Verde.
Oh,
maybe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. Like Belisario. Apio Verde es el Belisario de Happy Verde.
Or Sapo Verde. I've heard Sapo Verde.
That's good, yeah. Apio Verde no había oído yo antes.
But that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. So, what was I saying?
That
I forget.
We were working from imagination.
So I was super psyched. So yeah, specifically me, I was doing my paintings last week from imagination, and I had a blast. People were like super nice. Also, the comments I got. I mean, I wasn't doing it for the comments, but it's always nice when you are taking risks and when you're trying to sort of go back to something that I think I was comfortable doing, years ago, 20 years ago. But that truly I haven't really explored or delved into for many, many years. So it was nice that people were having like a super genuine response to what I was doing, that it felt like I was painting. So I think it gave me a lot of courage, because I think that courage is necessary when embarking in one of these journeys that takes you to places that you are going to feel uncomfortable. You are going to feel vulnerable. You are going to feel like you don't know what you're doing. You need to feed from courage from somewhere. Like you need to have a source of courage that comes from anywhere. And sometimes just pumping ourselves up is not enough. So it's very nice when people can be supportive that way.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a painting, and started scribbling. I've been using like a little notebook for like super quick scribbles, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. But the scribbles are like very, very quick, like super, super quick. It's probably like a minute of just like finding shapes and just getting an idea of what I want. And then I immediately go to painting because I don't want to lose the kind of freshness of trying of doing something, constructing something with painting.
Yeah.
But what I realized, and I think we spoke about this the last week, is that when you are constructing something from imagination, if there's no prior design to what you're doing, you have to do the design work as
while
you are
work,
painting, which is very tough. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, what I'm doing is so tough. No, but it's actually tough. Like, it's actually super, super tough. That's why, for example, when I painted the backgrounds for that animation short, I mean, it was hard, but there was somebody who had done the most incredible job at doing layouts for me first. So I had the whole super explicit drawing underneath, and all I had to do was color it, like paint it. I mean, for me, painting it in that sense, it's almost like coloring it, because for me that was like super easy. It's hard work, it's a lot of work, but it's easy because everything is just there, and
there's a plan. Like you're going from A to B to C, and it's not like,
for me, I am super comfortable painting, so it's not going to be like, oh my God, what do I do with like, lights or shadows or my values? Like, I have clarity in that sense, but when I don't know what I'm doing, when I have like the simplest idea of what I'm doing, the fact that I have to sort of redesign as I paint, it's super, super tough. But I love that. That's, I think that paintings should make you feel like you're alive, like while you're doing the painting. And there's nothing better than feeling alive, like not knowing what you're doing. Like, that's when you have that sense of dread that accompanies painting and that makes you push, forward. So this painting also I had done. I think I had told you like maybe Thursday that I was done. And I was like, I think I'm done. And I showed it to Fer and I showed it to Samu because I wanted to see if they understood it. And they were like, yeah, this is this. And I was like, great. They get it. They see it. But then I was looking at the painting and I was like, I don't know if this works. I don't know if this shape, it was just the shape that wasn't working. Because
you were working all week.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like, I'm done. Next day, today I'm really done.
Yeah.
The day after that, I think I'm done.
And it was just like small things, like small tweaks that I had to do. But all the time I was like, I don't know. And until like Friday, I think I was like, come on, just change it. If you're not really comfortable or sure about what you're doing, just change it.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, and it was at like a significant change. I'm not gonna say it was like enormous change, but it was significant. And I think I like it a lot more.
Okay.
I think I like it a lot better. And I was happy. But then I ran into trouble, like technical stuff. Because I was doing so much stuff, like little tiny bits of experimental stuff. And I had some trouble with adhesion. So I had to it was frustrating when I was just giving it the finishing touches, realizing that, okay, this is not stable enough, or I have to change this. But the painting, so I had to scrape some things and I had to repaint some other things. So I constantly had to work so that it's at a level where you go like, okay, that is where the painting is stable. That's the sort of image that I wanted to paint. And so I'm gonna show it.
Oh, first?
Yeah, because
Not
I think it's
me?
self-explanatory.
No, but
no. So yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah.
And then okay.
Of course, it's your birthday. I'm gonna show it to you, but I think I was thinking of saying what it is, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you follow us, so if you watched last week's video, this image is going to make sense. If you hadn't watched this video, if you hadn't watched last week's video, we invite you to follow us, like, subscribe, ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Yeah. We do
Check
4
our
videos a
Instagrams.
week, 4 live videos a week, which is pretty cool. We do a lot of painting,
Yeah.
a lot of talking, nonsense. So anyway, so if you want to have like a better context for this particular painting, I mean, I'm going to share a little bit of that after I show it to Dani and to all of you. But yeah, be sure to watch last week's video.
Yeah,
So,
and I was going to say
yes.
that if you are new today and you really liked the video,
Yeah.
you're intrigued
intrigued, yeah, sure.
by it,
Yeah.
we have a playlist, which is
Songs that
No,
we
no, no.
like
visual
when we take a shower.
correspondence streams or
Yeah.
live visual correspondence. I mean, it's the playlist we have this
For this
video
video.
on.
Yeah,
So you can binge watch
There we
all
go.
that we've done. Because I
Yes.
think every visual correspondence have been super interesting.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to pick
I know.
because I know that
Come
you're
on.
moving the paper.
I
I'm
know.
just,
I saw
like,
your
trying
eyes
to-
wandering. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay, super cool.
let me see. Where is this? Okay, here it is. Yeah, there it is.
Super cool.
Yeah. So we talked about this. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand now when I said I think it's like 18-year-old me
But
doing
that's-
this painting.
It looks amazing. And it's about when we were talking about the thing that sits on the chest.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Like
you
this.
can scream.
Yeah, this kind of spirit that consumes you, or that
Yeah.
pushes its weight on top of you while you're sleeping.
It looks
And,
terrifying. The eyes.
Yeah, yeah. The eye is just a little bit of
I
my
love it.
fingerprint. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Look at it.
Oh yeah, it has a texture. too.
Yeah,
That's
it's literally
neat.
like a little fingerprint.
the
So
pinky.
yeah. Actually, and ask me how many times I had to try it.
Yeah.
I painted it about
10 times.
more than 10, about 15 times.
Yeah, because it
Just to get the perfect little circle and just enough of the texture.
and it looks like in the perfect place.
Yeah.
So-
So it was a lot of like painting, scraping, painting, scraping, painting,
But
scraping.
it's amazing.
Yeah. You guys can you show it?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's
Oh, also, remember, we have a yellow light there. So maybe you don't see it as
Same color.
accurately. Yeah.
yeah.
But I
It's
was gonna say
closer.
that maybe you can have an idea of the size too,
Yeah, it's closer to the
to the image we're
I
showing.
think so. I don't know. So I thought I would be super explicit with the figure that was in the bottom. I thought that I would just, paint myself. I tried to or like an idea of myself, and then I would paint like an actual bed with sheets or something, and then these claw-like, I don't know, limbs or appendages or whatever, kind of really digging into the sheets. But I don't know.
You know what I love? I'm sorry.
No,
sorry.
go ahead.
It looks also like if it was a cemetery.
Okay,
And
cemetery.
there was like a ghost out, like getting out of the soil.
Oh, nice.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, sleep is either comforting or very,
Terrifying.
deadly.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, but it looks like. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like a
Yeah.
spirit kind of.
I thought about that too. I thought that the exercise of just doing, this demon being inherently evil, let's say, this dark thing that we always associate with like evil or it. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know. I kind of understand why we've associated lightness with like, whiteness with lightness and darkness with blackness, and how they occupy like positions in different ends of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
But and how one we associate with good and the other we associate with evil. I thought, you know what, that kind of white head in the bottom, it's for me as painter, is as horrifying as the creature that's on top.
That's why I said it was like a soul.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
something,
very
'cause
different.
Like not only this creature,
Yeah.
but both of them.
Yeah.
Like if I see this, I don't know if I have a heart attack because I saw this or
Yeah.
because I saw this.
Yeah, like if I had, I don't know, some magic weapon and, somebody tells
Just
me,
one
hey,
shot.
yeah, come on, go inside and help. They're in trouble. I would run back. I would be like,
I
I don't
would
know.
faint.
I don't know who I'm attacking. I don't know.
I faint. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't want any part of that. So,
Can
so
you
yeah.
put it there?
Yeah,
'Cause
sure,
I don't
sure.
want to damage it.
Oh no, it has so much. Like I finished it. I think it's the nicest surface that I've done in a
It
painting.
feels super smooth.
Yeah, and
super
it's
cool.
super rich. Like the blue.
Yeah.
That's one of the hard things to
Yeah.
to get from a photo.
Yeah.
The blue is like
'Cause it
super
doesn't
super rich.
Look as rich.
No,
as
no,
here.
I know.
I mean,
It's
we don't have
impossible.
a perfect lighting here,
Yeah.
but when I see there where you put it, it's like super vibrant.
Yeah, it's impossible. I mean, super super. I could just fake it and take it to Photoshop and just saturate the hell out of that blue, but it looks fake. It doesn't really communicate like the richness. So maybe if somebody eventually decides to support us by purchasing it, like they'll be able to
Purchasing the pair.
yeah, the
remember.
pair, of course. This as part of the pairing, they'll be able to see how rich it really does feel. But yeah, I wanted to show what the painting looked like before I changed it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it because I like where it is. And
Yeah.
I don't know if, I don't know what purpose it would serve to just say,
Nothing.
to show it. And then some people, like Samu, when I did this, Samu was like, oh, I liked it better. I liked it better before.
That's
And-
why you should.
Yeah. And I,
mean,
was
it's
like, yeah, really? And he was like, yeah, it's so much cooler before. And I felt kind of bad, but deep down inside, I was like, no. But I think this is better. I actually do think this is a lot better. So let me explain to you, and you can actually see it, because I see it because I know what happened.
It was longer, the face?
Yeah. So the
Like,
face. Let me
trying
see.
to
Let me see if my
suck
hand.
The
So the face.
Elongate
Oh
it
God, this
down.
is terrible. I can't
you
do
could
gestures.
try it with that. I mean, I can have it here, and you
Okay,
could
let me
show.
see. Maybe
So
I can.
can
do
I
this.
try to say what I see?
Yeah.
Like the head was all the way down.
All the way
here,
down.
Like sucking.
Well,
Because I see a tiny nose here.
yeah, no, it didn't have like a face. It was
Okay,
more
okay.
like a beast.
As something.
So it was coming down. It was all wrapping around all the way here, and you can actually see the dark.
Mm-hmm.
If you look
Yeah, that's
closely,
why I
you
thought-
can actually see all the dark that was behind. So it was just here, and it was just looking straight at the other head, like they were super, super close to each other. But it was like a very pointy-headed creature,
Mm-hmm.
and just like a kind of gnarly mouth, like closed mouth. Just and that's what I had. But the thing is, I think in theory, that may sound like cool because
But I like it how
it's
it
it's
is.
just a composition that goes around. It's almost like a horseshoe composition, if you want to think about it that way. And you just wrap around the whole image and then finally land in this moment where the two heads are sort of confronting each other.
But was it like when you saw it, did your eyes went there?
I think the shape that upside down U shape for that composition, way too strong.
Yeah, because I'm
way
thinking,
too strong.
like I'm trying to imagine how it looks, and I feel that looking at this, the first part my eyes go is here.
Yeah,
So I think that if the action of the image is happening down there,
yeah.
I would have to, like, I would go there and then try to travel and understand. So
I think
I don't know if
I think you would have probably gone down there because
Yeah.
it was a moment of like super super high tension.
okay.
Because both heads were just super close to each other. It is the lightest moment in the painting, right next to the darkest moment in the painting,
yeah.
which has a background of the most saturated moment in the painting. So it was 3 instances that were really begging for your attention, like light, dark, saturation.
Okay.
But the thing is, I just couldn't deal with that shape. That dark shape was way too strong, way too
Okay.
strong. And I thought, even when I scribbled it in my notebook, I was like, okay, this is going to be super tough to try to balance.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was painting it, I was like, that's not going to work. That really isn't going to work. And I tried to hold on to the idea that maybe it could just because, I don't know, because it was a creature and it doesn't matter if it's like, if it's a fantastic creature, who cares what it, looks like or feels like. But in the end, it's a painting. So a painting has to, not follow rules that are inherent to painting, but there are ways that we observe something that's visual, something that's presented to us visually. And I think that it was too much. It was too much. There were negative spaces that were also kind of asking for your attention. There was this really big dark shape just, curving around. And I thought, no, I got to do something. I got to cut it, up top. And then have, this rich blue there, which is really nice also. So let's just acknowledge that blue.
Yeah, I love it.
And just don't make the connection so obvious. Like if the two things that were asking for my attention were these two things, you don't have to pull them so close together. Like they can still be pointing at each other, but there can be space. There can be a ton of space between them. And
so
that's what I hoped for.
A super fast reading of the image,
right?
Like a different piece of reading, which I think it's super cool.
And I think it goes more along, like there's no victim here. I feel there's no there's not like a virginal human being that is being attacked by a demon from another dimension, or which is really what I believe. I don't believe in demons or like these I don't know, these otherworldly beings. I think human beings, we are horrendous. We are absolutely horrendous.
But that's not a human being.
No.
That's like
the thing is, when I look at a creature, I'm always like, yeah, we're still scarier. We human beings are, my God. I think it's hard to conceive something more evil than a human being, in nature. It's very hard. Very, very hard. So if you do a creature, it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, it has like fangs. It's like, who cares? Fangs? I mean, we kill things with fangs. So it doesn't matter. Or pointy fingers, or it's just dark. It's like, who cares? So in my mind, I always thought there's no evil and good here. Like these two things are horrifying. Horrifying. I would never be like, oh my God, that poor, I don't know, stone-like, bluish character that's in the bottom is being swallowed by this darkness.
Poor little.
Yeah. It's like, no, who wants to talk with like I don't know. There's no eyes in that thing. It's like statuesque, and it's like, I don't know.
I still see it like getting out of the grave.
I don't know. Yeah. So to me, it was like, oh, I think that if there was a confrontation, like if the two shapes were super close to each other, maybe just because it was this
like
super large area of darkness, just kind of, it was almost like a Hokusai wave, just diving into this lightness. Maybe we could interpret that as like, oh, that poor white character is just being, it's almost being swallowed up by this dark wave. But in here, I feel like there's enough room for each character to be. One just happens to be dark, and it has this mouth, which I love. I actually asked, I gave Fer an oil pastel, and a kind of yellow ochre oil pastel.
Oh, is that like the lines?
Yeah. So I told her, give him like a teeth, like gnarling teeth. Like snarl.
And she did.
Is that a snarl? Yeah, and she did that. She did the typical like oval shaped with, horizontal, like a bunch of vertical lines and then one horizontal. That. And then when I saw it, it was like too much. I told her, I didn't tell her, come on, like, what did you do? No, I told her like, oh, this is so perfect. But I realized, okay, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too yellow. It's popping way, way too much. So what's cool about oil pastels is that you can kind of scrape it, and you still have like this this kind of phantom line.
Like a trace of it,
which is really, really cool. And I started just moving the dark around, and I was like, oh, this is super cool. Like there's a graphic smile to it, but there's also like these teeth, these physical teeth. So it's super strange character. Like even when I was just drawing on top of what Fer had done, I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
It's one of those things that if you don't allow yourself to not be in control, it's not something that I would have ever done. Never. I would have never. I mean, I'm super experimental and I try things, but I was okay with this painting at the beginning, and it's one of those things that I would have never thought of doing. I would have just convinced myself, yeah, it's fine. Why mess with it? It's fine. But I thought it needed something, and I was like, oh, Fer, do this. And it's super cool when something that you understand as finished, even just changing the slightest variable transforms it into a new beginning. So it's super. I hope people understand what I'm saying, because for us, visual, I don't know, creators, I guess, just to encompass a lot of people that don't necessarily just paint, but when we have a set structure, it's very hard to deviate from that set way of constructing things. And it happens to me. It's happened to me many, many times in my painting career, where I just know how to do something, and it's like I'm going to begin here and I'm going to finish here, and that's it. That's all I know. And one of the things that I've taught myself is that I can always change something about the end so that I no longer understand it as a finish.
Okay.
And it just brings me, it almost like forcefully brings me back to me understanding it as a beginning. And it's painful because you have to tell yourself, oh my God, I have to start all over again.
No, but that's cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah, because it's also making your head think different.
Exactly.
And think more. Because sometimes if you are comfortable with something you do, you just stick to that and that's it.
Yeah.
But if you try to say, okay, this is finished, this would have been finished for like the past me.
Yeah.
But now I want this to be the start.
Yeah.
That's when you start taking risks.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I think it's super cool.
And you have nowhere else to go. Like,
yeah.
Fer had already done this smile thing. And even if I tried to scrape it, it's like, oh my God, it's there.
It's there, yeah.
So now
I think
do
it's
something.
super cool, yeah, that you have to work around that.
Exactly.
Because I think the solution for that kind of things, it's not like, Fer, just draw on top of that and just call it a day.
Yeah, no.
But like
rarely happens. That
but
it's
like
perfect.
Do that so that I feel kind of uncomfortable with what it is now. Not because Fer did something weird, but
that's exactly what I was looking for.
Because it's out of what you were thinking about. And then you have to work around that.
Yeah.
Like that different variable that you didn't have before.
Yeah.
And that you couldn't have done yourself.
No, I think we can push ourselves to say, oh, I'm going to do something that potentially can ruin my image. But it's super hard. It's very, very tough to to teach yourself how to be precious about something so that you work on it, but then say, okay, this is not precious. Now I'm going to, attack it in so many different ways that it puts into harm, like the, I don't know, the sort of stability of the image. Because I think that's like self-preservation. We unconsciously know, okay, I've worked a week on this.
Yeah, you're like
what am I going to do? I'm going to ruin it?
You're taking care of the things you do.
Right, exactly.
Because, it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's like a part of you because you invested time.
Right.
And you invested like your thinking on it.
Right.
So it's like you were kind of hurting.
Yeah. But I can tell Fer to do that, and she's like, okay.
Okay, yeah. She would.
She's like, can I do more? I said, no, that's good. That's always fine.
Okay.
So that kind of absence of control that takes me to another place, that makes me rethink about the image. I think all of that is part of this image. It wasn't just about this, imagining this thing just kind of sitting on top of this. Am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing. Let me see.
What? No, it's because of the image of the OBS. It's not because it's.
Why. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was cut off.
You know what I loved? Robin said not to ruin the darkness, but
Please?
it's also sort of looks like he really wants the guy to wake up and play with him. And I love that.
That's awesome. Perfect.
As soon as Robin said that,
Yeah.
Like I was reading the image super menacing
Yeah.
from both of them, but now I love this. It's like the creature in the cemetery, because I still see it as a cemetery.
Yeah.
That's like wanting to play all the time, and all the
Yeah. I thought
dead souls are like, "Oh,
You know what I thought it looked like
Again.
when Fer did the mouth, and I was like, okay, this is a dog now. It's a dog. Yeah.
it's like
It's a dog waking you up. It's like, can we go out? Can we go out? Can we go out? Because there's almost like a smile to that face up top.
I mean, he's scary looking, but maybe it's just how
That's
he
not
looks.
that's not, he can't control that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say maybe that's just how he looks, but
Yeah.
he is just super playful.
I'm sure everyone
and I also
on
love
that
that reading.
everyone on that planet looks like that, so
Yeah.
they're fine.
Yeah.
They don't see themselves as
A threat.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they look at themselves, they don't see scary.
Yeah.
So
No, I really love it.
yeah. So
I'm
there's
sorry,
no,
my
and
voice.
I absolutely adore that, because it is, it is playful in a lot of ways. So I don't know it, and I think the playfulness is I don't have this super dark fantasy, soul of an illustrator. There's illustrators that love that stuff, that they're super super dark. And that's super cool. That has a space, I think, in image making. And there's a ton of people that love that stuff. I'm not gory. I don't know how to do gore, or I don't know how to do scary. I think the scariest thing I do is paint human beings. That's honestly. But as far as creatures, I think they're fun. When I was little, I adored monsters, but I never thought of them as something, scary.
No, but that's cool. Like having the duality of the creature you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you're just enunciating the creature.
Yeah.
And that's why it's super cool to have different readings of
Yeah.
the creature.
Yeah. So it was just it's a lot of fun, and I guess tangentially it has to do with me also just saying, hey, I'm just gonna paint whatever pops into my head, and I hope people can be there in this ride with me, because I'm not looking for like validation. I know I don't want that to sound like, oh, I don't care what you guys think. No, of course not. But the thing is, when we do things, sometimes we have to acknowledge that nobody else can take those steps for us.
Yeah.
Nobody. In art, one of the hardest and loneliest things is when you realize that you have to do things by yourself. Like nobody's going to do things for you. Nobody. And many times you're going to be working like in the dark. You're not going to know if something is cool, or if people are going to read it in the way you intend it to, to be read. You don't know, and there simply isn't a way for you to feel like you can work around that. This is not a video game that you can just show it to a bunch of testers.
Yeah.
And then they can give you their input.
Comments.
Yeah, and they can comment, and they can say, well, this is kind of weird, and this not. And you can just, do that to the nth degree until you do the most polished little thing that is going to hopefully satisfy everyone on Earth. No, a painting it's not about satisfying anyone.
But you.
Yeah, but challenge. But initially, just this challenge that you have with yourself, where you're trying to configure this mess to like organize this mess that you have in front of you. So in that sense, I have to first answer to myself and say, you know what, I'm going to do this image that I, for some reason, I want to visualize it this way.
Yeah, and I also think that when you are happy with what you're doing, it speaks about that. Like the image speaks about that. Like if you were trying to force something that you, like a comment that someone gave you, that maybe it wasn't what you were trying to do with the image, but you were like, okay, maybe I'm blind to what they're talking about, but I'm gonna try to do what they're talking about. You're never happy, it shows. Like it can be an amazing painting, but it has like a sense of discomfort in it.
And this is a super important part of image making, I feel, or any creative work that you do. You can live better with yourself knowing that you did whatever you wanted to do, and in the end, maybe people didn't react to it.
1,000%.
You can live with that. Like you can go to bed
true to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what matters the most. Because if you're lying to yourself, and people's loving it, you are not gonna. Oh.
No. I'm just.
Oh, no. I thought it was the case.
Oh no. Don't worry.
You're not gonna be happy with you at the end of the day, because you feel like you're betraying what you really wanted.
Yeah.
And that's something that no one can take away.
Yeah.
And the only way to change that is to, like, know what you want. I know that sounds super hard.
Yeah.
But, like, trying to be honest to what you know you want.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is, sometimes you can do that and nobody likes it.
But that's
nobody
better.
Likes it.
But I think that that's better because it's you saying, I did the risk.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this. Maybe it didn't work. And that's fine.
Yep.
But I did what I wanted.
Yeah.
And not like I forced
yep.
something that I don't feel like mine. And it end up working. And now everyone wants me to do this. And I hate it. Or it doesn't work.
Or it doesn't
and people
work, which
hate
is the worst.
And you regret not being honest to you.
Exactly.
So.
Like imagine you trying to satisfy everyone else. And in the end, you do this thing. And you show it to people, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
And then you go to bed thinking, okay,
I betrayed myself for nothing.
I sacrificed everything that I liked about this. I thought everyone was going to like it. Nobody likes it.
Yeah.
You feel so... That's happened to me. I'm not
oh,
saying
it happened.
You as in...
It has happened
no,
to me too.
It's happened to me. I've felt so stupid.
Yeah, me too.
Like so stupid when I've done those things.
Yeah, and also because when you're doing that thing, maybe it's like fixing something. Or maybe it's like a complete idea of a painting you didn't want it to. And you feel the discomfort when you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's not like only at the end when people reacted. It's like,
it.
oh, I realized this isn't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
No. It's like you knew it was wrong. Like you knew it wasn't okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Right.
And then it's like, I mean, why did I get to the end to know that it wasn't okay? That I wasn't comfortable with it.
Yeah. So a lot of this image carries that. I guess that weight but it's a good sort of weight where, it's doing something that I'm enjoying, and I think it shows that I'm enjoying it. It's very hard for me right now at this moment in my life. Although I feel like I'm sounding, 95, like I've been painting for 90 years.
Yeah, when you always say that, you sound like.
But I'm at a moment in my life where it just doesn't make sense to paint something that I don't want to paint. It just doesn't. It
but
really
I want to say that I don't think it's about age.
Oh, no.
Because I would say, no. Because I would say that it's like a road you take.
Yeah.
And to some people, it can be, I never want to paint something that I don't want to. And that's super cool. But for other people, it can be, I realized that when I was super into it. Or when I was X years old.
Or you're an illustrator, like I was at some point in my life, and you have to do things even if you don't like them.
Yeah, well, because it's a different dynamic.
A job. It's
so,
a job,
yeah, it's like you don't work for what you want to, but what people want you to speak about. So,
yeah. So, but, right now, I can afford that kind of liberty, that creative liberty. And I can choose to... just misuse it and say, maybe this is too juvenile, or maybe people are not gonna.
I think it's juvenile.
Oh no, I mean,
I think it's amazing.
It at its core, I think it is, because I think what I liked when I was like 6, 7 years old, it's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, but
I don't have to explain that to anyone.
Yeah,
I
but
like
the thing
that.
is that I don't feel that that's attached to. Like some years or some age in your life. That could be attached to any age.
Right, you're totally right.
Because that's something you still enjoy.
No, you're totally right. But for me, there's we were talking about this. Like there is nothing more beautiful than a kid that doesn't care if people are watching them and they're playing, and they can be role playing or drawing or doing whatever, and they don't care. They're not. There's not an ounce of like self-consciousness about a kid.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm referring to. Like when I was younger, like I was just, I think like if somebody would have come in and said, "Oh, you're doing monsters again," I would have never understand why the judgment? Like to me, it was just this perfect thing that I was doing. Like these characters just inhabited my brain, and I was like, why would there ever be anything wrong with doing like one of the coolest things that I can ever come up with? So I think it's that sense, exploring that sense of liberty now that I'm, much older. It's really incredible. It's really, really incredible, because painting can be, and especially if you are in this mode of painting where you're super respectful of past painting, for example, and you are you're almost like hyper conscious of how much work goes into, whatever you like, making a Rembrandt or making a Velázquez or making a Sorolla or making a Sargent, or, when you look at something that you admire, you it's almost like, at least for me, that I adore painting. Painting almost like grounds me. It's like, hey, this is like serious. This is some serious, powerful, just a manner of communication. This is just a form of expression that can be incredibly life-altering. It's super powerful. And when you see those things, you're like, oh my God, like, yes, that's painting. Like, painting is this higher thing. And if you get into that sort of, I don't know, it's just a weird place to be, where just painting, it almost feels like you're serving painting. And it's not like
if it's restricted, like
it's almost
kind of like a formal thing. You can't use it for other
and it's
things.
almost like, well, you're important, but not really. It's important what you're doing for painting, to keep pushing painting, or to I don't know, it just feels like this cloud it's a wonderful cloud, but it's just like spreads all over everything that you want to do.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I think that this is something that happens a lot to you.
Yeah.
Because I think we've talked about this, and when we were talking about like the ranking of artists, I told you I could put Oliver Jeffers and I don't know, Rembrandt.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
And for you, I mean, in your brain, it's like, no. I mean, they are different. Like, I can't group them in the same thing, because you feel like you're betraying something.
Yeah.
And I think that that's something that's cool, that you kind of explore all of these, because you realize it doesn't have to be a different thing.
Yeah.
It's never a different category.
No.
Like, they're all the same language.
Yeah.
And with the same language, you can talk about something super serious, super funny, super quirky, whatever. I mean, you could talk about whatever you want.
Yes.
You're just using a language.
Yeah, exactly. So it was it's a lot of coming to terms with myself, I feel. And saying, hey, if you want to do a monster again, just do a monster again.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's not less valid.
No.
Or less serious.
Well, in that sense,
no, never. It's never.
In that sense, for me, I would go back to thinking that the value of painting doesn't quite rely on the fact that I reached a place where I did this, monster thing. No, it's just that that painting, the act of painting, is letting me understand that it's not about, again, serving this super powerful thing that is painting. It's about using painting, It's right there to be used by anyone who wants to use it. Anyone. It doesn't matter.
And however they want to use it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't matter what your subject matter is. It doesn't matter how trivial or how dense you want.
Or how academic, or how...
Nothing.
Whatever.
It's open. It's absolutely open to anything. And I've, for some people, I'm guessing there's a ton of people out there that know this. Like, they know, I don't even give it an ounce of thought. Like, of course, painting is kind of like my tool in that sense. For people like me that were kind of educated where you have to show respect to certain, and not even to all of painting, to certain paintings, that I feel like that's a tough thing for me to do.
Yeah.
To say, oh God, if I feel, like I said at the beginning, if I feel like I'm painting as if I'm like, 18-year-old me or like 6-year-old me, like that sounds like blasphemy. That sounds like, oh my God, you're a waste of a painter. I've been told, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to talk about it, the people have told me this, but I've been told that literally, like that exact phrase, like, it's such a waste to see what you do with your ability. Like, you're a waste of a painter.
But I feel that it's a waste that people see painting that way.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. I mean, I don't want to be judgy, but I think that if you close to some sort of art only, you're missing like a complete different universe, like an amazing universe that you're just like not taking advantage of it just because you're closed-minded.
Yeah.
And that's super sad.
Yeah.
Because I think I feel a lot of enjoyment when I see different kind of art.
Oh, yeah. That's what art is supposed to be.
Yeah. And I feel that I'm different to you in that. Like, I was studying in an art school and they told me, like, you have to respect these artists too. But maybe because of the way I see things, I just say, did I enjoy this a lot? Yes. Did I enjoy this other thing a lot? Yes. So for me, they are the same.
Yeah.
Like, they are amazing, period. And that's it. But I think that you are a person that's not closed-minded with art. Like, you're so open-minded. So I love that you're doing these sort of things, because it's trying to, like, connect the things you like with the idea of that being also valid, like everything being as valid as the painting you feel that is just up there.
And it doesn't mean that, in my mind I'll still say, oh yeah, this painting of a monster and Hendrik bathing in the river, by Rembrandt, they're in the same. No, of course not. But I can still contextualize.
But you could have
Henrik
bathing, and you can have something from Mignola, and that could make you feel the same thing. So it doesn't make something better because, oh my God, it's Henrik bathing. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Because if you say that, you're creating like a different compartment to art, and I don't think that's the way you should think about it.
Well, it's when if you do that unchecked, if you don't question that, I would say, at least for me, because this is not for anyone else, this is not meant to be like the way anyone else views or experiences art. But I think you start constructing like walls, no doors in this like space where you just start to believe it's super easy for me to identify what is good and what is bad. And the only reason you can say something is bad is because it doesn't look like those things that you have convinced yourself that are good.
That are the definition of art.
And they can be great paintings, like unequivocally great paintings, like objectively great paintings. But that doesn't mean that that's the only thing that can move you.
Or the only thing that can be a great painting.
Yeah. So, all of these things just to... all of these reflections just to say that I think I'm letting myself do this. I have no idea how this evolves, if it evolves, how this changes me as a painter, if it does indeed change me, or maybe all these things were, deep down inside of me, or if this is going to, put me on a completely separate road. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think the process begins, and for me, I'm a person that's the most important thing is to keep moving constantly in life. Like, if you stand still, you're gonna just see everything stagnant, and you're gonna kind of stop and say, my God, there's no reason to want to move forward. Like, because if you stop and you look at the state of everything right now, it's like, why? Why wake up? Why help? Why, paint? Why pick up a brush? Why anything? It's just like, it almost feels like you're not even close to having the necessary strength to just keep moving. So I've kind of always taught myself that I have to, for the sake of everything, you have to move. You have to. You can't just dwell on if a painting is great or if it was a failure. It doesn't matter. Like, keep going, keep pushing. And And for me, I think this is part of it. This is just a part of saying, keep going. Just come on, move, move, move. It can't just be like our first 2 years. We were super happy with the essence of what we were doing, but the essence has changed, and it had to change. It had to. I think a lot of people would have probably told us, no, keep doing the same thing. Or if we worked for somebody, like if we were owned by like a bigger media
Netflix,
group,
whatever.
they were like, no, like, or like, whatever, Funhouse, or like Rooster Teeth, or whatever. Okay.
Oh, I went like.
Yeah. Oh no, you went like super,
TVs.
Yeah, no, but let's say for content creators.
Okay.
They would be like, no, dude, keep doing what you're doing.
Like that's your brand.
You did 2 years of this. People love this. Keep popping out like 5 videos a week, edited videos a week. Oh my God, who does that? Like, keep going, and then keep pushing the paintings and just do it, and just almost like work yourself dry. But it doesn't matter because you were working on something that was consumable and people liked. And I think that's why we both, when we talked, we very genuinely said to each other, you know what? No, it's got to be 2 years.
Yeah, and it's also like our painted life isn't just edited videos.
Right,
like
exactly.
We can't think that our painted life is like a static thing.
Yeah.
It can change,
it
can still be our painted life.
Because it's us,
Yeah, and we change. We do change, and things
sometimes
change.
We're auburn, sometimes we're redheads.
Sometimes we fail,
sometimes
and we're just like light.
Silver foxes if we had hair. My biggest regret, sadly. But
yeah.
So
the thing is that I do think that change, and not only change, but what you said, like movement, is important.
It's really important.
Like not being stuck.
Doesn't mean that you don't have goals. It doesn't mean that you don't work towards goals. It doesn't mean that you don't, if you like something, you don't try to get better at doing that thing. But
yeah, and it's not like being content with everything.
No,
not at all.
No,
it's
that's
just
why
like
keyword is always push.
Yeah,
push. You have to push all the time, and it's that one feeling that makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Because pushing is always going to make you feel uncomfortable, but it's also the one feeling that makes me feel like everything is worth it. Like you constantly see things evolve. And that's amazing. That's amazing. I could have never, for the people that look at my paintings and say, oh, 15 years ago, dude, that was your painting. I was like, I cannot imagine my life,
just being
from
that painter.
moment and then 15 years of doing the same paintings but a little bit better. I can't imagine that life. I just can't. That wouldn't have been a life worth living for me. Maybe there's other people that totally feel comfortable with that. But I have to say that is the path that other people travel. But that's not mine. Yeah. So mine took me to this,
which I love,
kind of gnarly character.
And now I love thinking it about like the playful creature of the cemetery. I love it.
I love how you're saying cemetery.
For me, it's a cemetery. I mean, no doubt.
No, it's because it's cemetery.
Cemetery?
I know, it's such a weird...
Cementerio, it's in Spanish.
I know.
I've always typed cemetery.
Yeah, it's cemetery.
Cemetery?
Cemetery, yeah.
That sounds bad.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Spanish 1, English 0.
Oh, Spanish 100, English 0.
I mean...
Please. Get your...
So I was seeing a comment.
Shot together. Yes.
Frank Ferrer said...
Yeah.
Is this for sale? And if so, how would I be able to purchase this? Or is this a present for Dani?
That would be a...
No. This is a present for Dani. This?
What? Oh, me? I didn't know what you were saying.
No, I was doing the decoration.
I was like, my figures? Are you crazy? Come on. I mean, I love you, but there's limits to love. Come on.
So, yeah, Frank, it's going to be available. But the thing that happens on Mondays is that we are having a conversation. So Nicolas answers to something I say, I answer to something Nicolas says.
Yeah.
And
That's sounding weird. That sounds like an obvious definition of a conversation.
Well, no, he does something. He creates a painting. For example, he did this painting.
Jesus Christ.
Where am I?
Oh, right. Oh, finally you understand how difficult this is.
So he did this painting.
Yeah.
Answering to a sculpture I did last week. And next week I'm going to answer with something. It can be sculpture, drawing, painting, whatever.
Yogurt.
No.
Could be.
Then the pair.
Yeah.
So this and the thing I do are going to be available at our website.
Yeah. So if you check our storefront, which is our paintedlives.com.
Yeah, it's in the description.
Wearcow.com, lasagnacadaver.com, boiledghost.com.
Oh, and I also have to say, if you go to my Instagram.
That's right there.
My Instagram. Or Nicolas' Instagram.
Yeah.
You can there's a link tree, like a page you can click.
Yeah.
And you can go to the storefront.
Oh, we got to take off the Kickstarter from there.
Well, you can see.
Yeah, okay.
You can see it, so it's not that bad. But you have a lot of ways to go there to check it out. And
best way
it's going to be available.
Our paintedlives.com boiled ghost. as I choked trying to say that. The boiled ghost was strangling me.
Is the title of this one Boiled Ghost?
I mean, Boiled Ghost is no.
Is he maybe with the heat of his body?
I mean, you're saying he. I don't know.
For me, it's a he.
Really? What, up top or bottom?
Up top.
Okay.
Pedro, yeah.
Okay.
And down, he's trying to.
They don't have genders.
For me, it's Pedro. Pedro has no gender.
Okay, Pedro. Yeah.
And is trying to wake up the soul of something.
Yeah, the soul of Pedro. Pedro and
waking
Pedro's
up
soul.
Pedro? Wow, that's...
Waking up Pedro. It's not bad.
No.
Not bad.
Not at all.
No.
Or Boiled Ghost.
Yeah. So boiledghost.com.
Title for that painting.
Lasagnacadaver.com. Wearcow, super popular wearcow.com. You know what they say. You got to give people options. This is totally not confusing. We shouldn't just say our paintedlives.com to just push that brand. Or the super less popular nicolasuribeart.com. That exists, actually. Yeah, it's terrible. Anyways.
Yeah, so do you want to go to the comments? You have to take them out.
You have gotten a ton of...
Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to see while you were
speaking. A ton of birthday comments.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think it's the birthday I've received more comments. More...
Well-deserved. Congratulatory comments.
Yeah, in my life.
That's super formal.
So that's amazing.
That's well-deserved. You're not getting more because people don't know you in this world. But if everyone knew you, everyone would be happy for you. Felicitaciones, Daniela. Saludos a los dos. Dice Fabio Alonso Castrillón.
Muchas gracias.
Cody also says happy birthday. Frank says happy birthday.
Roslyn.
Camila says happy birthday, dear Dani. Gracias,
thank
Camila.
You so much. Happy cake attack, Dani.
Shade says happy birthday.
Thank you, Shade.
Row-rows are present right there.
Yeah, hashtag row-rows.
Yeah. Your row-row view.
Yeah.
That's a Scooby-Doo thing. Happy birthday, Dani. And that's a
potato.
That's a potato.
Amazing.
And a cupcake. So those two things, Paston, don't really go together. That's horrible. Well, if I'm thinking of a potato cupcake, oh God.
For our Painted Life birthday, it makes sense. Potato question and...
Yeah, if people were what type of cake did you eat? I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
Medium, which is your mother.
My mom, yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but she's your mom.
Thank you
Qué
for
hermosura de cumpleañera. Te amo infinito, hija.
Ya a ti, mamita. Y digo, Coquito, cantas muy bien, te dijo.
Tu mamá dice que cualquier cosa. Arturo says muchas
Leslie.
Felicidades.
Thank you, Max. Gracias.
Leslie Cavazos.
Jesús.
Leslie, gracias.
Muchas gracias, Margo. Oh no, it's a lot of comments.
Yeah,
look
at all that love. Oh my God.
No, that's amazing. I want to see let's say...
Oh, and Marcelo said you didn't botch it, Dani. It was great. You're Portuguese.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Parabéns para você nesta data querida.
Obrigado.
Muitas felicidades. Muitos años
bom
de
dia,
vida.
bom dia. Legal.
Amazing.
Legal. Matt says, the hair coming over the top, thank you. I did have some coloring done. Was fun, like it was Dani wearing... Oh, I know. Let's do that now.
It looks like
what was it? 5?
Wearing a wig.
No, it's not 5. Is it 2? Nope.
Of my own hair.
It's not 2. Is it this one?
No.
Okay, what am I doing?
Top. No, just go up.
It's this one. It's this one. So this one, and I just go here, and I just put order.
I want to try to place
move
my
to
hair.
top. What did I do?
Move to
Jesus
top.
Christ. Order. Move to top. There we go. That's great. You gotta stay. You gotta stay there. You gotta stay there. Oh, excellent. No, the way you were, it was perfect. You look like you're in a tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you look how this dude feels, like the white, the statuesque, and the hair is like the hands.
I feel like I look like a water creature.
Yeah.
Wrong.
You look like
Medusa.
You know how people go into the beach, how they go into to the water and they try to be super sexy and they come out and they have like algae like sticking.
Yeah.
That's you. You would be like you would
Hello,
be doing the Barbie thing with the hair. And then there's a bunch of algae in your hair. Julián dice, feliz cumple, Dani, ya casi llegando a la facultad. Espero que tengas un gran día.
Gracias, Julián. Muchas gracias.
Beshria says, won't be able to stay for long. Just popped in to say hi and happy birthday, Dani. That's very nice. Dani, are we doing the house thing? Says Rachel. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I realized.
Yeah.
No one bought tickets to come to Bogota.
No, sadly.
For the house hunt.
Yeah, I know. Dani went to.
So I'm gonna do it online.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
And
so
with
sad.
Nicolas.
Oh, can't make it.
You can.
So sorry. I have like a ton of stuff to do. So
you should be here.
Me?
For the hair.
What?
You should be here.
Oh, no. I got like my, I got Bob on top of me.
And me that's showing like the
screaming
stomach.
Your siren.
I mean, you can even see my stomach.
What stomach? Where?
La boca del estómago. I mean, it's so wide open that you can
your
see
mouth.
my
your
stomach.
Mouth is agape. Yeah. Cody says, whoa, very nice. Poof.
Qué genialidad.
The white essence, so cool.
Pero the poof. Poof, qué genialidad.
Yeah, so I'm just going with it.
Liet said, Nicolas, do you have sleep
paralysis?
paralysis?
No, we talked about that. No, I actually don't have that feeling. No, I've never really felt quite that feeling. Whoa, so this is what pushed you into the pillows? Maybe.
That's amazing.
Frank says Simon Bisley vibe. I adore. I mean, growing up, I adored
Simon said.
Frank Ferrer said Simon Bisley vibe. When I grew up, heavy metal Simon Bisley, amazing, and Lobo Simon Bisley, absolutely amazing. I think I had all the Simon Bisley Lobo run. Adored it. So hell yeah. Julia Marina Tovar says, jaja, super chévere. Siento que Nicolás se está divirtiendo un montón. Yes.
Block. Mentira.
Sí. Un comentario así, Julia, y se va a la esquina, por favor. Me hace el favor. Iván se dice, very nice, so Cubin-ish. Again, I don't know if I'm super into that. I wouldn't go that far, but thank you. I obviously know how to take a compliment, so thank you. Luandino, woo! Me encanta que el demonio, no sé si es el demonio blanco, yo creo, está agarrado como al otro personaje y a la vez está como que surge de él. Bueno, de los dos son uno.
Sí.
Sí, yin yang, de pronto. Héctor Acuna dice, the surface looks so sleek and rich. Love that blue. It is super kind of... Héctor.
Acuna.
Acuna. Héctor. Yeah, it's very... it is very rich and it's very leathery. I don't know how else to describe it. Aaron Schmidt said, I don't know, not sure how long I stick around today, but wanted to pop in and say happy birthday, Dani.
Thank you, Aaron.
Julia Tovar, which I don't know why she's posting again, Sí, la verdad me encanta el perfil del monstruo super
Again, we're
limpio.
joking, we're
y los
joking.
dientes.
It's a friend.
This is
We're
old
joking.
joke. Inside joke.
Well, not inside.
I know, outside when she's blocked. I mean, get out of here, Marina. Hi guys, happy birthday, Dani, says
Thank
Andrew.
you so much, Andrew.
And
thank you,
Veliko says happy
Duric.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
Not to ruin the darkness. We read that one.
I read,
that mouth is amazing. Great job, Fer. I'll tell that to Fer, Cody. So I'll be sure to pass on the. Oh yeah, please. She needs to feed. She needs her Figo, Ed. Please, yeah. It reminded me of No Face from Spirited Away, Ghibli. Yeah, I actually like the old spider dude. Like if there's one character from Spirited Away from Chihiro that I love, it's the old spider dude. I adore that dude.
And it says the painting kind of creates a scene as if No Face found its mask.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Because you missed that part.
And we did it, Paulo. We did a drawing of Kim Jung-gi, and you could look for that one in our Painted Lives, where we talked about No Face.
Yeah.
And I very clearly made like a No Face reference, just like if Kim Jung-gi's face was actually like the bottom part of a No Face. It's kind of cool. Y Julia dice igual que Paulo. Julia, por favor, deje de robarse comentarios o bloqueo. Bloqueo.
Me recuerda un montón al Sin Cara del viaje de Chihiro, sí.
Andrew says the drawing, I guess, it's like an alien over a man. I don't know.
The
I
man
think they're both
can
otherworldly.
be seen.
The man, the whitish statuesque character. But the white color represents scaring, chilling feelings. I know, and that I'll agree with you. I don't find darkness to be scarier than that, whiteness that's at the bottom. Shade says, it's awesome, seriously cool. Thank you, Shade. Egg Tour. It reminds you of the Nightmare painting by Fuseli. We talked about that one too last week or the week before.
No,
Sense
I think
of weight
last
of the
week.
Yeah. Love you guys. Happy birthday, Dani, says no picture for the beholder.
Thank you, Leech. Es Leech.
Gracias,
Leech.
Who is Nikolai Licht.
Leech.
Un abrazo, Leech.
Leech.
Robin says the bright blue is so optimistic. I guess it's outside. It speaks about something outside, and I don't know if the outside is better or worse than what's happening inside, but I don't know. Maybe they want to go outside, and maybe they'll just throw a stick, and that's it, and they're happy. That cemetery dog is amazing.
Or heads, if they're in a cemetery.
Okay,
or a bone.
That's went super dark. Callum also says no face from Spirited Away. I think I'm going to title the painting, This is not No Face.
So if it's no face,
no
face.
No face.
No.
Shiana says, or Shiana.
No, Shiana. Remember, we had a discussion.
Shiana, I was doing that to see if you were asleep. Mm-hmm. Wow, this is incredible, and happy birthday, Dani.
Thank you so much.
Osobuco, feliz cumple, Dani. ¿Veinticuantos? Dani, 27. Lo dijimos al comienzo, Don Osobuco. 27 cumple, ya está muy vieja. Royal Drawing, qué bonita es Dani, divina,
muchas
la más
gracias.
linda. Feliz cumpleaños, saludos a ambos, los te quiero mucho. Uy.
Los TQM, me gusta así, los TQM.
Los te quiero muchos. Royal Drawing, that happens to me too.
I don't know when that happened, when they were talking about what?
Yeah,
maybe it was
about
when
the dark thing that...
No, or maybe it was when we were talking about being stuck with painting because you don't...
Right.
I mean, it can be
I think that's the
things,
moment of the conversation.
Yeah.
Making art that I don't 100% want to make has happened to me too. Yes. Always leave a guilty feeling down the road.
Oh, maybe that's what Royal Drawing was talking about.
Yeah. Rosalind says...
Rosalind?
Half of the road to the row.
That's not what she said. She
Half
said this is
row.
gorgeous. Composition.
Color is perfect.
And color is perfect.
Oh my god, no, it's not. Like, no.
It's my day.
I know,
I
but...
can do it if I want to.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Great job, Nico. Really like the blue in this image, said Javi Have.
Thank you,
Julia dice, sí, crear con ese sentimiento de comparar o complacer es demasiado desgastante y también me ha pasado. Y crear sin expectativas y con placer es un game changer.
¿Cierto?
100%.
100%.
Muchas gracias a Lilo Art. Thank you, Belts. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Jeff Avila. Thank you so much. Marcelo said, I completely agree, Nico. You reminded me of Caetano's song, Narcissus thinks that everything but a mirror is ugly.
100%.
Whoa. Jeff Avila said, whoa, that is beautifully dark. And Jeff also said, you need to do some concept work for Del Toro.
Oh, well, it's not going to happen, but that's super cool.
Marcelo said, people often forget about the beauty can come from elsewhere.
Yes.
The beauty can come from elsewhere, yeah. And Marcelo also said, amazing painting today. In my opinion, it has an elsewhere beauty. I've been staring at it nonstop.
Elsewhere.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it, Marcelo.
Elsewhere.
Yeah. Love that.
I love
Perfect.
it too. Omidon 77 or 77 said, happy birthday and thank you for this great
birthday.
Conversation.
It's your birthday.
Thank you so
can
much.
Thank
Emidon.
everyone.
Frank Ferrer said, I really love this painting. Camille Grimes said, happy birthday, Dani. And Riley also. Thank you so much, Riley and Camille. Daniception. Oh, yeah. The Daniception with this. The hair, the face, the Dani.
Always the Dani.
And thank you, Cydia, too. Cydia said, hi, happy birthday, Dani. Liat said, you could do a video call on Discord to look through houses as a group.
Oh, God, no.
That would be a congested call.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be there.
So
I wouldn't know.
The real estate agent.
And you're like,
hi, I'm sorry. Yeah,
hi,
with the iPad.
Hi.
Yeah, and everyone.
And I would love if it was all delayed. Yeah. So if they're telling you like square footage. Yeah. And they answer.
Yeah, and then
Rosalind goes,
hi.
What's the square footage?
Yeah.
Did you already? Oh, you already answered. Oh, yeah, you already answered.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Or like they're talking and the mic is on.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's like, Robin, we can't hear you. Robin?
Yeah, like.
Robin.
Yeah.
And I would just have to say, I think she's talking about the bathrooms. She's probably asking about the bathrooms. Cosette.
Ali Azari. Hello, good people. Happy birthday, Dani. Best wishes. And wow, that's mesmerizing painting. Thank you so much, Ali. Cosette dice, uy, qué mello. Feliz cumpleaños, Dani. Que los cumplas muy feliz y que comas mucho pastel. Muchas gracias, Cosette. Comí mucha pizza. Entonces va a ser poquito pastel. No sé dónde acomodar mi cara.
Debajo de tu cara.
Cydia said...
yes, this is my cat at 5 a.m. when he has the zoomies. I have no idea. Maybe that word is like a cat people word. Zoomies. I have the zoomies. I don't know what that is.
Margo dice, hoy es un buen día para darles las gracias por estos 2 años en que pese a ser ya una veterana he aprendido muchísimo y he crecido como artista. Muchas gracias de corazón. Ay, tan
ustedes.
Bonita, Margo.
¿Qué tal?
Muchas gracias y gracias por siempre estar acá con nosotros.
What are the neighbors like? Yeah.
No, but read all. Belt said,
haha, Zoom real estate questions. What are the neighbors like? Or has that been asked already? Yeah, for sure. We don't. That's not something that we.
Here in Colombia, not that much.
No, I don't think.
No, because I think that happens more when it's like a. I mean, in the United States, there's
it
not like
quite a bit.
Barrio.
Well, no, there are.
Well, yes, but it's different. Like,
yeah.
It's not like you know how the dynamics in every neighborhood are. And I think that in Bogota, yeah. Like, you know that if they're residential or if they have more like an industrial.
Yeah.
So,
usually you kind of know the, let's say the cross streets that are super busy or that have, businesses or bars or something like those it would be hard to live right next to those.
I think the thing that maybe people ask more here in Bogota is like vías de acceso, but I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
Like big
roads to get there.
Roads
like
and like public transportation or transportation near and supermarkets.
Maybe. Yeah. What's around?
Which I think it's different in United States because there's a lot of, not everywhere, but there's a lot of like house neighborhoods. So it's like you go always in car to do.
We didn't intend on this apartment being that, but because we didn't even ask. I remember.
What?
They did ask us if we had a pet, but we don't. I mean,
now
not
we're
yet.
gonna. No, but she was fine with it.
Oh yeah, no, the building is fine, clearly, because there's a lot of people that have dogs. But walls are thick, which is amazing. I mean, it's absolutely incredible.
You can't hear any neighbor.
Yeah, we pretty much don't have neighbors.
No, the only thing you can hear is, but across the street, we have some neighbors that sometimes do, make parties.
Yeah.
But you can hear them by the glass because they're like right in front of the
they're the building that's
glass,
right across the street from us.
But I don't know how the voice of my neighbor sounds like.
No, me neither. I don't know.
Or how the walking, or how the dropping, nothing.
I mean, actually think we're the only ones in the building.
I do too.
Yeah, because
I'm always surprised when there's someone in the elevator.
I always think they're gonna mug me. Yeah.
This is my building.
Hello, stranger. Yeah. Stranger danger.
In my building.
Yeah. No. It's pretty amazing. No, and the reality is that for some reason, just people in here are either old, like very old, or they don't party or do anything.
But you know what's weird? That there are a lot of kids, because I've seen lots of
some
kids.
Some. Yeah.
And kids play. I mean, you can hear kids playing, not here.
No, never.
I mean, I think it's because it's super well constructed.
It's very well. Yeah, very well done.
Because I think that in the last apartment we were living in, you could hear anything.
The street.
And we were the only... No, there were two families in the whole building.
This is very strange. It's a small, very narrow building.
But you could still hear...
Everything. And
like
we might as well...
If it was completely full, the building... You would be like having a conversation with your neighbor.
We might as well not have like
closed.
Walls or like windows. They serve no purpose.
Yeah.
None at all.
Yeah,
we heard everything in the street.
Yeah, someone dropped the keys
in the street, like a
and
dime.
And we were like,
there's a penny. If somebody hey, you dropped your penny.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But anyways.
This one's amazing, yeah.
Cat people vocab for energy rush. Okay.
He just won't stop running
and meowing. Oh, yeah. You just confirmed why we're getting a dog, Cydia. Thank you. I mean, cats are amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But we're getting a dog.
Incredible. Nothing wrong with them.
But we're getting
a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always at 5 a.m. Austin knows his routine. Austin, that's the cat's name.
I think it's
Austin.
Is it the cat that had the sweater vest?
Oh my God!
Because I remember the image and I loved it. I mean,
do you think
he wasn't loving it, but I loved it.
Do you think he's waking up at 5 a.m. thinking like, "Where's my sweater? Where's my sweater? Where is my damn sweater?"
Yeah, it's a vest. It's like a
puffy. Well, he doesn't know.
Not puffy.
They don't know. They don't know. They call sweaters.
You don't know
vests.
if they know. I mean, cats are super intelligent.
Stupid. What?
Maybe he was
Anyways.
I mean, it's not a sweater, it's a vest. That's why I hate it.
Anyways.
Tomorrow
we're going to be here.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say thank you again, everyone, for all the birthday messages.
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here.
Dani, keep going. Okay, keep going. Just keep going. Keep going.
No, you're going to put the face there. Okay. Thank you for being there.
That's perfect.
Thank you. No, for being here.
Yeah. Where?
Here in our painted lives.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
And thank you. I don't know what I was going to say. Thank you always for everything.
Yeah.
You can twist it like kind of.
Twisted. You're twisted.
No, rotarlo. You could do it from the top.
Transform. Let me see. Oh my God, this is real time editing skills.
Amazing.
Yeah. What else, Dani?
Nothing else.
Oh Jesus, sorry. That's it? That's all you're gonna say?
I was gonna say thank you again.
What about tomorrow? Like we're gonna be here tomorrow.
We're gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you miss us before we get here tomorrow, you can go check out our Instagrams.
What? What's your Instagram?
That's like
I should put a gate on me. So
yeah.
Wait.
No. That's me.
No.
You just give a little bit of.
Oh, sorry.
There.
What's your Instagram?
No, you're getting here.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Daniela OCMP. And yours is Nicolas. So thank you everyone for being here. You're amazing. And thank you.
Amazing.
I love. No, you can't.
I pulled it closer. No, it has to I don't know. People can mute us.
Okay.
I didn't hear you. What?
Bye.
What? No, come on. It's good.
What?
You gotta talk. You gotta talk like
You know.
Yeah, you're pouting your lips and you bring them super high up to your nose.
Thank you. I was gonna say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
Try to do that, but British.
Mwah.
That, but British.
Thank you.
That's
You're like a Cookie Monster.
See you tomorrow.
That's so loud, Nicolas. I'm even scared.
I
think that the neighbors
Happy birthday.
know we exist. I mean, we don't know they exist, but we know.
Where are my tonsils?
Okay. Okay, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.